Good day everyone, welcome again to the YouTube channel of Benga Kindle Editing. This day I want to talk to you about why you should not migrate to an advanced country. Why you should not migrate to a developed country. Maybe saying, are you kidding me? What are you saying? I want to get out of this damn country, developing country, and move to the US, move to London, move to England, move to UK, move to Germany, move to Sweden, move to South Africa and other places. Yeah. What I'm just doing is just considering and looking at some factors that you that want to relocate or go to other countries may not be looking at. I've spoken in another video about why you should actually migrate to a developed country because there are benefits, but there are pros and cons. So it's the cons I'm looking at in this video today. I want to plead with you before I go on that you should please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The subscription button is just below the video. Click it and then subscribe, and then also click the notification button. You can just pause and do that now, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people doing that. Let's keep doing it and tell our friends to do it. If we do that and keep doing that, I am going to get to the 2,000, 3,000 subscriber status. And I also want to plead that you watch YouTube video from the start to the end so that you can be able to get all the benefits that you ought to get from it. Now, there are advantages in migrating to a developed countries and to a developed country, and there are also disadvantages. I've spoken about the advantages in my recent YouTube video. You can check it out in the. You can check it out where I spoke about why you should relocate to a developed country. Today I want to talk to you about why you should not relocate to another country. Why you shouldn't. Why you should not migrate to an advanced country. Number one reason why you should not migrate to an advanced country is that when you migrate, you are leaving the known for the unknown. You are leaving the known for the unknown. Some people have the saying that a devil that you know is better than an angel that you don't know. I am not certain if this applies in this case of change of environment in terms of going to live in a developed country. But what happens is that you're living in an environment that is familiar, like your family, like your friends, stability. You are familiar with to an environment that you are not familiar with. If you are okay to cope with that, why not go ahead and move on to the developed country that you want to move to. Another reason why you should not migrate to a developed country is that you are going to start from zero. You are likely to start from zero. The properties you have in your country remains in your country, and those who are asked to manage it are the ones that will be giving you feedback. Most times you do not have access to those properties because you are far away in another land, in a foreign land, in an advanced country. The people you have left your property with will look at it that you are doing well where you are, and they can make do with what you have provided. So it's like you will start afresh. You get to the new place, you get a new house, get a new accommodation, you settle down, but don't bother. Most times in the advanced country, all these things are normal basic amenities of life. Any house you rent, all those things are already in the house. So you consider that also. Then you have the possibility of becoming jaded in the country that you are moving to. You just become a new person there, a newbie, a JJC, a Johnny Just Come in the new country. Also, there are language concerns. If the country you are moving to speaks French or Spanish or other languages, even if they speak English, it is not directly the same intonation and the same tongue like yours. So initially there's difficulty in you understanding what they're saying, there's difficulty in they understanding what you are saying. So these are some other factors you have to look at when relocating to another country. Then there's a larger pool of skilled labor in the developed country, we are moving to the advanced country, we are going to a larger pool of skilled labor exists over there, such that you are just one in 100 million, one in 1 billion, one in a lot of people. So the chances of getting opportunities are slim. I've had cases, or we have had cases of people who have good certificates in developing countries. They get to the advanced country, they are told that their certificate does not stand a chance, that they have to take another course, they have to do another thing before they have to acquire the certificates of the country that they are going to, because before they can be recognized and be admitted into their programs over there. So all these are things that need to be done. In talking about the language, you may need to do the TOEFL, the test of English as a foreign language. You may need to do the IELTS, that is the international, that is the International English Language Test. You need to take that. And in some cases, if you are going for further studies, you need to do the GRE and some other exams before you can be allowed to get into the program. Also, there are legal issues that you need to address. You need to take note that there are legal issues that you need to address, like your visa, when you get there, can you work, can you not work? So these legal issues are there. The employer that want to employ you have to look at the conditions for employing a foreigner and do the legal work and other things. So all these are there. Then there are also ethnic and racial discrimination. In your country, you may say that you are being discriminated, but if by the time you travel and you are in the mainstream and you want to move on, there may be discrimination in such places. Racial discrimination, that is not our race. Ethnic discrimination is not from our ethnic group. So these are some of the other factors you may consider. Another factor you should consider, which I think is very paramount for you to look into before you try to travel out, or which will discourage you, is the xenophobic attacks and also other kinds of attack that we have all over. We have the xenophobic attack, we have the ultra nationalistic attack, like you have in South Africa. In South Africa, we have the xenophobic attack where they attacked other African countries and they try to drive them away, they attack them, they take over their shops and their properties. So all these are factors to consider when you are trying to consider other countries. These factors should make you to stay in your country and do something in your country. Then in most developed countries, there's what is the health insurance. The health care is pretty expensive in most developed countries, such that you're not really sure if you're going to get health support. So most people have to take health insurance to be able to cover for the health factors that they have to do over there. So another thing is you lose family and social ties and cultural identity. This is another reason why you should not travel. If you are someone that is used to your village, you like going to the village every December. When you travel to an advanced country, you may not have the luxury of coming down to your village and flexing all around the town every December or every April or every layer. I know in some places they have the Ojude-Oba, and every layer, every son and friend of Ijebu, they go there to go and celebrate. But if you are outside of the country and just got there, it may be a bit difficult for you to come down to attend that ceremony, that event, and to go back. So you may lose some family touches, except you get in touch through telephone and some other means that are available. These are a few reasons why you should consider staying in your own country to develop your country. I think a stronger reason is that if all of the eggheads in developing countries are all moving to advanced country, who is going to remain the developing country to develop the developing country? who is going to remain in the developed country to develop developing country. A is a first class material. He's not thinking of how he can use his first class, how he can use his master's degree, how he can use his PhD. B has a fashion designing outlet. C is a plumber. D is a business executive. He's not thinking of how to establish businesses in his own country and to expand the business like Dangote, like Eleganza, Thomas Okoya, like other people, like the founder of Leadway, Udukale. People, if some people have gone and stayed abroad, how would those companies be in Nigeria today? So this is one paramount reason why you should not travel out. Think of developing your own country. Think of that brain that you have that you think is useful abroad is also useful in your country. Use and develop your country. Start something, do something. Don't say that they will scatter you. No, something can be done. Get people. You can drop your number, your comment below, and you can link up with people that have business ideas. Maybe you are watching this video from outside of the country, you are thinking of coming back home. Get in touch with us, with me. We can discuss and see how you can integrate back into the society. If you have business ideas, you have ideas that seem they are not working, you can message me privately at meugbenga@yahoo.com on what the problem is, and we can see how we can resolve it. This developing country is going to be better. The developed world also will not spoil, will not scatter. We all work hand in hand. I am going to see you in my next YouTube video. I want to plead with you this day that you please subscribe. Click the subscription button below so that when I upload new videos, you'll be able to see it. Also click the notification button so that you'll be notified of my new videos from time to time. Share this with your friend on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Telegram, on Instagram, on Twitter, on all the social media that you belong to, even by email. Send bulk emails to them attaching this video and the link, and so that they can know about me. I thank you very much, all my fans, and I'm believing that things are getting better with you. I'm going to talk to you some other time. Bye for now.